Hi Year 10 and welcome to week 7 of your written homework. Make sure you got your purple pen in hand so you can check your work in, mark everything that's correct and put any corrections in that you need to do. So, looking at the first question, write down the value of the 3 in the number 1439. So we're looking at the 3, so the 3 is in the tens, so it stands for 30. Next question, write 0.3 as a percentage. So 0.3 as a percentage would be 30%. Question number 3, write 6.48 correct to 1 decimal place. So 6.48 to 1 decimal place, so I'm cutting it there. It's 5 or greater after my line, so it's going to round it up to 6.5. Be 6.5 my answer. Then looking at the next question, write down the value of 10 to the power of 3. So this is 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Times by 10 again gives me 1000. Question number 5. Change 5 metres into centimetres. So 5 metres into centimetres. So 1 metre is 100 centimetres. So if I've got 5 metres, I must have 500 centimetres. Then question number 6, the first part, simplify c times c times c times c. So that's c to the power of 4. C to the power of 4. Then continuing on to the next question, simplify 3m plus 2m plus 5. 3m plus 2m plus 5. So 3m plus 2m is 5m, and then that 5 stays as a constant. Question number 7, work out 20% of 60. So if it's a calculator, I could do 0.2 times by 60 to give me my solution, or I could go 10% is going to be 6, 20% is going to be 12. Okay, so 2 different ways there, possibly attacking that question. Question number 8, write down an even factor of 12. So factors are the numbers that go into 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So an even factor, 2, 4, 6 or 12. Any of those values could go into that value, could be my solution there. So I've got a choice of any of those, the 2, the 4, the 6 or the 12. Continuing on, question number 9, how many minutes are in a fifth of an hour? How many minutes are in a fifth of an hour? So what we're really saying is 1/5 of 60. So how many 5s go into 60? So knowledge of our times tables using our sparks would help us. 5 times 12 makes 60. Yeah, 12 times 1, so 12 minutes is a fifth of an hour. Then looking at question number 10, work out the size of the angle marked X. So I need to remember my angle facts for a triangle. Angles in a triangle add up to 180. So I've got 60 plus 50, which is going to be 110. So 110 plus what makes my 180? That's got to be 70. Okay, so my value is going to be 70. Give a reason for your answer to part A. Angles in a triangle sum to 180 degrees. Question number 12, so solving my equation first off. So 12 plus 5x equals 2, so I'm going to take away the 12 from both sides, so that leaves me 5x equals minus 10. So x is going to equal minus 10 divided by 2, which is going to be minus 5. X equals negative 5. And then continuing on to the next part of that question, factorise. I've got to factorise 20 minus 15b. So I'm looking for a common factor of 20 and 15. So my common factor is going to be 5. 5 times 4 makes 20, and then 5 times by 3 would give me my 15, so 5 times by negative 3b. Then looking at question number 13, All supporters at a football match are adults or children. The ratio of the number of adult supporters to the number of children supporters at the football match is 3 to 2. What percentage of the supporters are children? So we've got adults to children 3 to 2. So we can actually go, this must be 3/5. That is 2/5. Okay, so now I can change these to think in percentage. So 3/5 is the same as 6/10. That's 4/10. So that's 40 over 100. That's 60 over 100. So the question was, what percentage of supporters are children? So children, 48 of 100. So 40%. At a different match, 5/6 of the supporters were adults and the rest were children. Write down the ratio of the number of adult supporters to the number of children supporters. So if that 5/6 are adults, 1/6 must be children, so the ratio 5 to 1. The ratio is going to be 5 to 1. Continuing on to question number 14, apologies for that. Question number 14, a bag contains only red counters and green counters. The ratio of the red counters to the green counters in the bag is 2 to 7. So I've got my ratio there, 2 to 7, and that is red to green. There are 45 counters in the bag in total. Work out the number of red counters. So 2 plus 7, add the ratio together gives me 9. 45 divided by 9, again, knowledge of my times table tells me that's going to be 5. So 5 times 2, so 10, so there's 10 red counters. 5 times 7, 35, so must be 35 green counters. So the ratio of red counters to, next one, Lewis adds more green counters to the bag. The ratio of the red counters to the green counters in the bag is now 1 to 5. Work out how many green counters there are. So we've got 10 to 35 initially. Okay, we now add some, so it becomes 1 to 5. So what I know is that this part of the ratio is going to stay the same. He's not added in any red counters. The number of red counters is exactly the same. So I'm thinking, okay, then I've multiplied that by 10. So I've got to multiply that by 10. So there's going to be 50 counters. Now I need to carefully answer the actual question. Work out the number of green counters Lewis added to the bag. So there was 35. There's now 50. So 50, take away the 35. He's put in 15 counters into the bag. He's put 15 counters into the bag. So that's the end of this week's homework. Again, really well done with all your hard work. Keep it going. Each one of these pieces of homework is going to help you as you work through going through year 10 into year 11. Well done with your efforts.